Hello, hello, and welcome back to what I believe is the final episode, for now, of Your Turn to Die, at least until chapter 3B comes out, which hopefully will be sometime this year. We can hope. I will hold on to that delusion. But we are about to get ready to go into the banquet. I am going to save really quick before we go because I'm scared of dying. It's possible we could die, but I do believe this is going to be the end, and I'm a little bit sad about it because I really love this game and I wish it didn't have to end. And it doesn't really end. We're not going to get any like real answers about major plots of the story because there's a whole section of this chapter that's still not out yet. But I believe now we are going to finish the first part of the chapter and everything that's out so far. I'm not sure how long it will be, but we're in it. I'm terrified. Let's go. Also, Reiko died last time, which was awful, and so did Ranmaru. So I don't know what to expect right now. Sarah, you gonna start preparing for the banquet? Yes, I'm scared. Yes. Let's begin. Also, KG's, I don't know where KG is. Ranmaru did something to him, and I have no idea where he is right now. I'm sure everybody knows, but now we're gonna have to choose who goes into the 7 coffins. It doesn't matter if they're alive or dead. Somebody's gotta go in, human or doll. We don't know what'll happen. We should put the dead dummies' bodies in first. What do we do about the rest? All the dummies go in. That'll do, right? Well, don't decide on your own. Don't want a pride to sink it to evil. I was doing so well this whole time. I filmed the whole last episode. I didn't have any tongue-tied. And then I start this immediately 2 minutes in. I'm getting tongue-tied already. Wonderful. Joy. Okay. Don't want my pride to sink even lower. If you resist, I'll sock you. It's fine, right? If we're just getting in. Hinako got in the coffin. I'm feeling timid, so I'll go in. It's settled. Mai got in the coffin. Oh, all right. Anzu forced herself into the coffin. Right. Kurumada got inside the coffin. Thank you, everyone. All right. Now we'll put the bodies in. Where's Keiji? I'm worried about Keiji. I don't know what Ranmaru did to him. We put the dolls' bodies into the coffins. All that's left is that one. The last coffin. I'll inspect it. Okay. Maple's burnt out body. Jesus. Hello? Isn't that... Which one is the last one? Oh, I was like, wait. I thought they meant this one. I'll open it. No good. It won't open. We have to think of a way to pry it open. Yeah. But, you know, the banquet isn't starting. So, isn't this coffin empty? Then, Mr. Policeman really did escape. But thanks to that, now we need to discuss who should go in the... Huh? What? Whoa, the coffins. They completely buried themselves. Oh my god, imagine. That is literally absolute nightmare fuel. I do not like enclosed spaces. I I don't know if I'm a little bit claustrophobic. I don't like being enclosed, and the idea, just thinking about, you know, the idea of being buried alive. Oh my god, I can feel it throughout my entire body rejects that. I hate it. Oh, it's awful. I'm sweating just thinking about it. Oh my god, I need to open a window in here. I'm sweating just thinking about it. No way. The gate. Hurry to the gate. Okay. Oh, gotta move. Actually, it is quite hot in here. Give me 1 second. Okay, sorry about that. I had to turn the AC on because with the computer and the light on me, it's too hot. Anyway. The gate is open. Let's go. Should I have saved before going in? Probably. Oh, this is the guy from the beginning. Hey, yo! I've been withering away waiting. What? What is this place? Why, the antechamber for the banquet. Oops. Pardon me. I'm Meister. We'll be overseeing proceedings for the banquet. Now, I'm gonna have you select a challenger. What are you gonna make us do? Whoa now. Can't tell you that yet. The game is Russian roulette. It's a test of luck between the challengers. Didn't we do this already at the very beginning? I remember being so proud of myself that I figured out how to do the Russian roulette game. Allow me to introduce the other challenger. Midori. Quit it with the theatrics. Now, which coffin will you pick first? The challengers will go in these coffins. More coffins. Why, they're just the same kind that were in the cemetery. No traps here. And they're brand new and unused. Lucky you. If you're scared, want me to pick first? Wait. At any rate, let's look them over to make sure there's nothing suspicious. Okay, I'm gonna save. Thank you. Saving. Thank you. Should we pick the left coffin? Or should we pick the right coffin? What difference does it make? Left? Does it make a difference? Alright. The left. Alright. But let's check them a little more. Kyutaro inspected the coffins very carefully. No need to put your sticky hands all over them. There's no difference between the two coffins. Seems that way. Nothing suspect. We'll go with the one Sarah picked. Okie dokie. Then I'll go in the one you didn't pick. Midori got in the right coffin. Am I gonna get someone killed? I don't know what I'm doing. Was this really the right one? Now, for you to decide on a challenger, feel free to take your time thinking it over. Though, not too long. That the dolls run out of battery, of course. What to do? Guessing the challenger will be in danger as ever. We have to decide now? We don't even know the rules. I'll do it. No, you will not, my child. No, you will not. No way. There is absolutely no way I am letting my child get into the coffin. Nope. Nope. No way. Absolutely not. Nope. Nope. Put Kyutaro in there. Sorry. I'm sorry, but no, it's not gonna be Jin. I'm gonna tell you right now. Nope. Jin. Why are you suddenly... I'm always the one being protected. You're all so nice, so you'd never pick me at times like this. But if that meant only I survived, I'm sure I'd regret it.
I'd feel like I was a burden. So I want you to let me do it.
No. Nope.
I want to know there were people who I saved by being there.
That's... You already have.
Because I love all of you guys.
My child. Love him. He's just... No, Jin. God. Why would they do this? No. If we lose Jin, I'm gonna lose my marbles. Now, let's move on. It's about time to start. Let's not save. Listen, I'm gonna save a lot because I have a feeling if I make a mistake and it gets Jin killed, I'm going back. I don't care. Let's go. We have no choice but to go further. We've arrived in quite the place. I don't see any coffins anywhere. Now, it's about time. I'll prepare myself. I'm not going to sacrifice anyone. Okay, I can't save anymore. Well then, let's begin, shall we? Come forth. Which is Jin. But an amazing machine, isn't it? Coffins. Is everyone in there? Whoa, don't bother trying to open them, alright? But how do I know who's in which one? 'Cause I've locked the coffins just now. At any rate, I should get closer and inspect them. What is the difference? They're all the same. What? The platform rotated? Incredible, eh? Using this machine, you guys have to locate Midori. Locate Midori? Yep. In one of these 9 coffins, whoever hits their target first wins. That is the Russian roulette banquet. That means, naturally, the challenger dies if they're hit. Hell no. Nope. Nope. I am backing out of this. One of them has Jin in it. Nope. 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 Mm-mm. So Jin's life is on the line.
Hey, let us out of here. Are you outside, Big Sis Sarah?
Jin. They're completely soundproofed in there, but as you can see, you can talk via monitors.
I can't see anything from here.
If only I'd known. I should have gone in there. Yeah, I should have. Don't be thinking anything foolish, Sarah. Eh? We're the only ones who can properly observe things from the outside. Got it? Okay, I guess he has a point. That's right. What's important is winning and surviving. I'll win and save Jin. Ah, and by the way, it's a team battle, so Midori needs a button pusher too. Meaning, I'll push the buttons in his stead. You ain't gonna cheat. My cheating is Midori's cheating. We'll share responsibility. You better not cheat yourselves. Rule breakers get death. As if we even could. Well then, once we decide the turn order, we can get started. I'd say it's fine for Team Jin to go first, having the advantage. All right. Went a little long, huh? Let's start already. Russian Roulette Banquet Edition. Begin. No thank you. I don't like it. No thank you. I don't like this. My son is in danger. An extremely heavy air dominates the space. From what we heard, the rules are simple. 9 coffins. If Jin is picked, we lose. If Midori is hit, we win. But, of course, I can't imagine it's that simple. Above all, it's strange that Midori, who should have been in a coffin, isn't saying anything. But it doesn't change what we have to do. We'll discuss it together and find an answer. By the way, you can rotate the coffins during your discussions if you want. Make good use of it. Oh boy. Oh no, I'm scared. Save, please. Thanks. First, let's inspect this machine closely. It might do more than just rotate. How can we differentiate the coffins? Alright, let's observe. So he says, but there's hardly any differences in appearance. The only one we can identify is Anzu's coffin. That means there's only a 1 in 8 chance that we hit Midori. And the same odds that we hit Jin.
Yeah. That's a problem. I can't die like this.
Right, but what difference in appearance is there? Can you think of anything, Miss Sarah? A way to see what the eye can't see. Oh, the lantern! The lantern! Yay! Interesting. The lantern, huh? The light of this lantern can reveal things you can't normally see. But isn't it out of battery? We'll use the one I picked up. Oh. Thinking it's the same as your lantern, Sarah. Thank you. Thank you very much. Now, let's try this. Okay. I see. The coffins are glowing. Weren't they all the coffins that were in that room when we were there at the very beginning of the last episode, when we were in there with KG and Kyutaro, didn't they all glow?
Yeah, what? What's going on outside?
We're not sure of the details either, but there's something special to these coffins. We might just be able to tell them apart. Okay. Mystery of the glowing coffins. Okay. The coffins must be made with a special material that glows in the lantern's light.
Hey, what's it look like? How many glowing coffins are there? Tell me.
We saw the coffins glowing like this when we were off on our own too. Yeah, we did. We did. We were off on our own too. Huh. Can I save? I'm sorry, I'm so paranoid. I'm like... I don't trust myself to choose the right thing. I really don't. Never would have guessed the same lantern could be on floor 5 too. When we used it in the cemetery, all 7 coffins start glowing. All 7 coffins? This is an important statement. Yeah, I know that. How many glowing coffins are there? Tell me. So do I versus them? This part of these things always stresses me out, because, like, versus makes it feel like... No, that was wrong. Oh god, I don't know. I don't know. Oh, okay, so I had to extract her. The extract, the verses, I'm like, this always stresses me out, and I'm scared of losing Jin, honestly. I'm like, ugh.
Well, do you know?
Yeah, the number of glowing coffins is Hold on, give me a second. How do I check? Hold on a second. How do I check? Hold on just a second. I should go count them. Yeah, let's do that, please. I can rotate them, right? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Okay, let me start at 1. 1, 2, 3, 4. It's 5. Okay. Okay, it's 5. 5.
Really? I see. So?
If there are 5 glowing coffins, then like, what? This has to be a lead. Let me think about it. But there were 7. Kyutaro said 7. Right? So... I do this. Okay.
All 7 glowed?
Yeah.
Then why are only 5 glowing now?
By the way, there exist no other coffins than these. So the 7 glowing coffins were reduced to 5 glowing coffins because some of the coffins lost their glow. Alright. Why don't we think about why that is? Okay. The coffins lost glow. Well, we can at least tell that Anzu's number 2 coffin isn't glowing.
I've lost my glow?
Don't go adding pointless statements.
I'll retract it.
Maple exploded on top of Anzu's coffin. Is that why?
But there should be another coffin that's lost its glow too, right?
Is there any other possible cause? Even little things matter here. Do any of you remember anything unusual that happened to the coffins? All I can think of is how their peculiar smell bothers me.
Can't really think of anything.
Maybe the coffins actually glow using electricity? But they ran out of battery. Doubtful. It's gotta be the explosion's fault, yeah? The heat of the blast, say. Maybe. I was thinking it's more like a paint. I'm gonna save. I'm gonna do this every time. I have to because I'm scared. I feel like I need to extract what he said because the thing about the smell seems important. I feel like staying in this coffin for too long will give my suit a stench. Okay. The impact of the explosion. Or the heat. There's a lot that could have been done, ain't it? Yes. Nothing abnormal happened to my coffin. I don't think it's electricity. That makes no sense to me. But I can't verse them because he's saying the smell. He's saying heat of the blast. Do I verse them? Maybe? Because I think it's some kind of paint. But I don't know. There's something missing. Like clearly there's something I need to extract here, but I can't tell what. But it seems like if I extract something, it doesn't like take away the time. So maybe I could just extract everybody.
Nothing unusual happened at all.
Really? I'm not just asking about your coffin. Maybe a nearby coffin?
So stubborn.
Are you hiding something?
Huh? How do you figure that? If I had to say, I did pour some hot cocoa on Renmaru's coffin. But as if something like that is relevant.
it is relevant. Because that could mean it's paint and it washed off, right? That is relevant. So then what do I do now? Who do I verse? Them? He... Did I extract him already? No, I guess not. The impact of the explosion. Or the heat. There's a lot that could have done it, ain't there? Oh yeah, I did do that already. But it gave me that. So maybe... verse them? Because she's saying heat, hot cocoa. Like, obviously, there's a big difference between the heat of hot cocoa and the heat of an explosion, but... Hold on a sec. I want to hear about what you just said.
What? What's gotten into you?
Hinako said the cocoa didn't matter. But both the explosion and the hot cocoa share the fact of being super hot.
Huh? So what?
There's a very big difference between hot cocoa and an explosion in terms of heat. He's not wrong that a blast and hot cocoa would both be high temperature. That's right. If heat had an effect, we can draw the conclusion something melted. Paint. Maybe there's something like paint on the surface of the coffins that the lantern makes glow. Come to think of it, that would connect to something else. The consent form, right? Where we saw the writing on it? The consent form in the classroom. That black paint. It glowed similarly when I used the lantern. And a spray of steam got rid of it. Whoa, so it was using the same paint. It's not unlikely. The paint comes off at high temperatures. That could certainly explain Ranmaru's coffin losing its glow. And it also leads to us to the possibility that a certain other coffin lost its glow. Another coffin that stopped glowing. A coffin that might have stopped glowing similar to Ranmaru's. That would be... What? Keiji! Because Keiji's was... He was, quote, burned alive in it, right? So it has to be Keiji. He wasn't actually in it, but they did set it on fire. The coffin Keiji was in. That coffin used a cremation system, meant to grill Keiji alive. Precisely. And it was so hot that just touching the lid could burn you.
So Mr. Policeman's coffin lost its glow too. I bet the melted paint got under the lid, which is why it got stuck and wouldn't open.
But that's strange, isn't it? That would mean, between Anzu, Ranmaru, and Keiji, 3 coffins stopped glowing.
The numbers don't match up. Well... And also... Don't you wonder who painted them? And when?
Good point. I want to clear that up. Understood. Let's discuss it. Oh, I'm so scared. Who painted the coffins and when? First up, when I split off from Sarah, all 7 coffins in the cemetery were glowing. Meaning, someone painted them before we split.
I imagine it had to have been Midori. Surely the culprit wouldn't be one of us.
I sure don't remember seeing any suspicious activity in the cemetery.
Could there not be a culprit?
Hey, do you think there's a difference between Jin and Midori's coffins and the rest?
Got it. The culprit is Maple.
Hold up. We sure that old-timer Kyutaro is telling the truth? There must be some meaning to them being painted in the first place. Oh, good God. Safe. Okay. Let's see. Or I separated from Sarah and the others. Not be a culprit.
Maybe they were stored differently from the coffins in the cemetery, for instance.
Okay, so I don't think I'm on a time limit here, so I think I can extract anybody's statement. But wasn't the shutter closed so no one could get into the cemetery? Oh yeah, sorry. There must be some meaning to them being painted in the first place. I mean, so long as they aren't lit by the lantern, their color isn't even any different. Okay.
I imagine it had to have been Midori. Surely the culprit wouldn't be one of us. Only Midori would get these weird ideas. What kind of intention did he have? Can't even be bothered to consider it.
If this gets its making of a misjudgment, we'll be in some real shit. Okay. I sure don't remember seeing any suspicious activity. If someone was fiddling with a brush, of course I would have thought, what are they doing, you know? Yes. Since nobody saw nothing suspicious like that, it must have been much, much earlier. At the very start, before the death game began. Before it began? So basically, he reapplied their color to prepare for the death game. Midori must have had some old coffins lying around that he repainted. He reused them? What on earth are we talking about right now?
The culprit doesn't exist. In other words, a ghost. The ghost of the person in that coffin played a trick.
Jin, it's not realistic to bring ghosts into this.
I know. I was joking. I mean, it's a brand new coffin, so of course there wouldn't be a ghost.
Brand new.
Huh? Big Sis Sarah, you don't remember? Seaweed Head said, I can't wait. It's my first time using this fancy new coffin.
Come to think of it. Oh, so we verse them. Okay, I think I got this one. I think I'll be okay. There we go. Okay, I feel good. Okay, that's good. Feeling a little confident. Okay. Jin, you sure about that? You sure about that? Are you sure about that? I'm sorry.
Of course.
Then it makes sense why nobody looks suspicious. A new coffin would have been painted to start with.
So it was coated in paint back when it was made. Like the chocolate on chocolate covered almonds.
Okay. Chocolate covered almonds are delicious. I love them. Anyway. Then the coffin's outside the cemetery too. According to Meister, Jin and Midori's coffins are both new, right? So Jin and Midori's coffins will glow. Both of their coffins glow.
Exactly.
That would make the coffins add up. Rather than 2 out of 7 coffins losing their glow, it's 4 out of 9. It would mean Anzu's, Renmaru's, Keiji's, and 1 other coffin stopped glowing. There's just 1 we can identify? But I suspect the last one would be among the cemetery coffins. It would be odd if it wasn't. Now we're narrowing things down. After all, this means Midori is in one of the glowing coffins. Oh, then if we pick a glowing coffin... Wait up. The same goes for Jin, too.
Oh yeah. Well, then that's no good.
Unless we got a way to distinguish Jin and Midori. It's still a game of chance. 1 in 5. 1 in 5 odds that we hit Midori. If we just miss, that's one thing. But if we hit Jin, Jin dies. I'm not losing Jin. I will sacrifice any of these other people. That sounds horrible. But listen, Jin is my son. I want to protect him. And I will sacrifice any of these other characters. It's okay, it's fiction. It's too soon to come to an answer. Come on, there's something important we still haven't examined, isn't there? That mechanical platform. Try taking a look at it. Okay. Using the machine. Okay. Let's take a look. Okay, let me save. I'm gonna do this every time. Sorry to annoy. This part of the platform. It shows the number of each coffin. So what are these round lamps between the numbers? Hey, whoa. Don't go casually pressing that. Will you tell me about it? Of course. See, these lamps are a hint function. Hint. Yup. This is a game where you and Midori take turns selecting coffins. But before each selection, you can get one hint. Once before each selection? Can Midori use that too? Yes, ma'am. And I'm sure he will. And what exactly are these hints? Too bad. Explanation ends here. Just see what happens and think about it. What? You're good at puzzles, ain't ya? Nope, I'm horrible at them. I like to think I'm good at puzzles, but honestly, I'm not. Ugh, do we just have to use it? Sarah, let's test it out. We've narrowed things down to 5. Can't make any more progress on that front. That's true. Then I'll explain how to use it. Put the coffin you want to use a hint on right in front, then touch the platform. Alright. I'll choose one of the glowing coffins to use a hint on. Okay. The path shown by the hint. Okay. We're already on one, actually. I'm just gonna... I wanted to just... Yeah, there we go. You'll use number 9. Number 9 is my favorite number, so we're gonna use number 9. Okay. Let's go with number 9. Yes. I pressed the lamp. It lit up red? Oh. Wait, is that it? What's that tell us?
Muscle Gorilla, calm down. We can think about that together.
Guess you're right. Listen, we can't use another hint. If we don't hit Midori, it'll come around to his turn. We have to prevent that. Jin's life is on the line. So we're trying to hit Midori on the first shot that we take, right? Otherwise, Midori gets a turn if we don't hit him the first time. Is that what's happening right now? It's okay. Even this single lamp gives us information. For instance, the shape, the color, the glow, the temperature. Well, the color for sure. The lamp's color. Color, huh? Think back to our searching on this floor. We saw numerous devices with a relation to color. We did? Oh yeah, we did. That's true.
Then we'll have to discuss what we can determine from the color.
Right. If we all join forces, I'm sure we can solve this mystery. Let's uncover the secret of the color. Okay, nice. The red lamp's meaning. That lamp says what's inside. Red means red blood. And that means there's a human in there. I doubt that.
Color, huh? Weren't those 3 buttons on Maple's back? Red, blue, and yellow.
You know, I seem to recall seeing a message mentioning the colors red, blue, and yellow. Hey, could it be gender or something? Lots of bathrooms in Japan use red for girls, blue for boys, yeah?
I don't know if it's relevant, but there was a colored glow on my fingerprint scan. I kind of feel like it's going to be hard to theorize just from the color of the lamp.
Alright, I'm gonna save. Okay, I think we should extract... Who was it that said something interesting? What was it again? Okay, thank you, So. You are so helpful. I thought keeping you alive for this would help me in the long run. Apparently not. I'm just joking.
And that color was... Oh, sorry. I forgot.
Thank you. You are so very helpful.
Those buttons made a link between emotions and the colors, didn't they? Red is anger, blue is sadness, yellow is joy. I suppose that has anything to do with the answer?
Emotions and colors. It might. I don't know if someone's a doll or not. What do we do? I don't know what we do!
Red is anger.
Think that can give us an answer? Can we extract her again?
Anger. No, I can't think of anything.
Huh. No, I just did that. I extracted everybody at this point. Mentioning the colors red, blue, and yellow. Like, the most obvious, like, if I have to verse, it would have to be Hinako, obviously, is saying something relevant. Everybody else is saying something irrelevant. Unrelevant, Jesus. I speak English. Oh. So seems to be saying something kind of relevant, but he's not remembering. So I'm like, I know that we definitely have to do Hinako, right? But who we put her against, my first guess is So. I could always try it, but let me think about it for a second. Oh man, I totally forgot. We have objects. Items. Maybe this, right? Game start. Blue 1, red 6, yellow 0. Is this what So is talking about? Okay. I forgot that items are a thing. I'm just like, extract and versus. Extract versus. Is this what you saw, So? And that is... We found this note while exploring, which matches something that was displayed on the coffin control system. I see. I remember now. The colors were all laid out there. That's my own fault. I totally forgot about this because it's been a few weeks since I played. Oops. Okay, coffin control system. Blue, human, red are dolls, yellow are vacant. Ah, so because it's glowing red, a doll is in there. If it was glowing blue, it's human. Okay, interesting. So... Huh. Okay. Blue, human, red, doll, yellow, vacant. Oh, and since it was on the coffin control screen, the colors must be information about the contents of the coffins, surely. These are the ones that were in the cemetery, though. It doesn't include the two that Jin and Midori are in, but maybe it also applies to those ones now that are in? I don't think that sentence made any sense. I'm sorry. It makes sense in my head, but when I said it out loud with words, I'm like, that makes no sense. What I mean is, we know that that is the case for the 7 coffins that were in the cemetery, right? The 2 extra coffins that were just added in, that have Jin and Midori in them, does that mean, do they also follow that system, is basically what I'm trying to say. So the red color of this lamp. Red. Doll. That means one of the dummies is in there. This is a huge hint. Because everyone but Jin will be red. if we pick a red coffin, we can avoid hitting Jin. Why are you looking like that, Kyutaro? Is that really it? Sarah, remember the coffin control screen again. Specifically, that message in the top right. B1, red 6, yellow 0. Okay, there was one. Wait. Hold the phone. So this is the data log for all the coffins that were in the cemetery. There were only 6 dolls. There was a human in there. One of the 7 dolls is actually a human. What? Wait a second. Huh? Data log. Blue 1, red 6, yellow 0. Ain't this a record from when the contents of the coffins was checked?
We didn't do anything like that.
Maybe it records it automatically. If so, when is this record from? The start of the game, during the game. So the game they're talking about is this game they're currently in right now. So it's before. Before the banquet. Meaning, pretty sure it was there a lot earlier. Yeah, that's what I meant. Earlier. Oh, they don't mean the banquet game. They mean the death game? Okay. Not clear. Don't smile at me like I'm an idiot, so. It must be when the game started. I'm guessing that note was a printout of this log. And since this says, game start, blue 1, red 6, yellow 0. That would place it at the very beginning. Before Midori and the dolls came out.
But wait. That would mean those 7 had one human mixed in?
A human among the dolls.
There's what?
Well, we know it's not Kurumada. Because has a hole in his stomach. We know it's not him. So who is that sneaky bastard?
No way, right?
Look, let's calm down for a second. You think we can calm down about this? Sorry, that I did Kyutaro's voice for him for some reason.
Because that means there's a person who's been lying and pretending to be one of the dolls. Plus, like, why do something like that?
What should I do? We can do process of elimination. Ranmaru, definitely a doll. He exploded into feathers. Kurumada, definitely a doll. He has no insights. There you go. That's 2 of the 7. We know for a fact. Something in my eye. I don't know what this fact means. But I won't be able to fully trust the dummies at this rate. In that case... Understood. Let's first make it clear who the human is. Okay. Who's the human? Ooh. The dolls and Midori. That group of 7's got one human in the mix. Oh, I got no damn clue. Is it Ranmaru or what? No, we saw him explode and he exploded into cushion.
Cotton candy replaced his hand. I can't imagine he was human. Being able to take your hand off doesn't necessarily mean you're a doll.
I mean, she's not wrong.
But getting a hole that big in your stomach. Kurumada's gotta be a doll, huh?
Yeah, he is. He had no blood. He's a doll. The dead dolls were given doll bodies, right?
Hey, don't you think there's cases where someone doesn't even realize they're human?
Well, I remember we saw the death videos, right? So we saw the death video for Ranmaru, we saw the death video for Hayasaka. We saw the death video, I think, for Mai as well. Okay, so we have Ranmaru, Mai, Hayasaka, Kurumada, for sure dolls. Those are 4 of them. So we don't know Anzu, Hinato, and who's the 3rd one? Why am I drawing a blank? What's going on? Why am I... Who was the other doll? We don't know. Anzu? Hinato? Are we missing somebody? Why am I drawing a blank? Okay.
Hey, do you think there's cases where someone doesn't even realize they're human?
We all saw our deaths in the victim videos. It's hard to imagine a human mixing in. Did we see everybody's? I know we saw Hayasaka's. We saw Mai's. Pretty sure. We saw Ranmaru's, for sure. We know Kurumada's a doll. So doesn't that just leave these two? Wasn't there another doll? Why am I drawing a blank? Wasn't there a 7th? There's only 6 down here. I'm confusing myself. Anyway. It's not Ranmaru. We know that for a fact. You saw them too, didn't you? Everyone pictured in those definitely died. Unfortunate as that is. Yes, I know that. The coffin control system's got a color code. Blue human, red doll, yellow vacant. And blue 1, red 6, yellow 0. If that's what was in the coffins at the game start. It's clear as day, there's a human in the mix. Given doll bodies. Nice to make things easier to think about. Okay.
Steam for your hands! Anyway, I can't imagine anyone but a doll being able to equip upgrade parts.
Okay.
Midori's hand came off too. But that could have been a prop to make it look like he was a doll.
A prop? So are you thinking that Midori is the human, Hinako? Oh, Midori was the other doll. I'm like, this is why I was drawing a complete blank. Who was the 7th? It was Midori.
I can't say that for sure yet. But just remember this. Midori is with the organization. He can freely use everything in this facility. There's no such thing as impossible.
Yeah, but his head came off. Oh, but then again, as Keiji, we found the doll head, right? So, is Midori a doll? That is the question. I don't know. I don't know. Being able to equip upgrade parts. Kurumada is definitely a doll. I know that for a fact. Where someone doesn't even realize they're human. Midori is with the organization. He can freely use everything in this facility. Cooperate with a partner, the lantern. Real name, Sohyori. But he had this, right? So we do this? Okay. Hinako. I'm not so sure about that.
About what?
If Midori can freely use all the machines in the facility, why would he need to make an ID card?
Well, I mean, maybe he didn't necessarily need it. He probably went and prepared one so that he could beat his challenges, right? No doubt he could use a face scanner or something instead of needing that thing.
We never saw no devices like that. The only things we saw were an ID scanner and a fingerprint scanner. That's right. Even if Midori's with the organization, there were machines he couldn't mess with without a registered card.
A registered card? Then why were Mai's fingerprints registered?
Why were they registered?
Eh? Wait a second. Are you suspecting me over that?
I thought we saw her video, didn't we? That's wrong. Mai ain't with the organization. Or maybe, what if Mai was with the organization, but her human the human version of Mai was involved. She's currently a doll who has the AI memories and would probably not have those memories installed inside of her. Probably. That might be why she had the fingerprint in there, and she has no recollection of it right now because she is a doll and she doesn't have that memory that she was part of it. Because the dolls are AI, and whoever installed the AI into them could choose which memories there were. We learned last time that the memories weren't all synced up, and they didn't always, like, sometimes it was years before, you know, they didn't recall years of their lives as the AI. Like, we saw that with Reiko, and she didn't remember about the thing with the band, and she didn't play it anymore after her brother. And the AI, the doll, didn't know that. So it is very possible that the human Mai was involved in the organization, but because this current Mai that we know right now has no recollection, she's the doll. Basically, what I'm saying is, Mai is for sure the doll.
Don't call Muscle Gorilla names.
Everybody calm down. We can't be looking for villains. What did you expect? If they're suspicious, they've got a high chance of being the human. I wish I didn't have to be casting doubts on my allies either. No, I disagree. I think because she has no recollection, she's for sure the doll.
Kurumada. Alright, fine. Then I want you to prove it yourselves. That I'm your ally.
Okay. Mai's fingerprint scan. I did think it was weird that Mai was the only one who passed the fingerprint scan.
Even I don't know why my fingerprints were registered. I swear it's true.
And also, Mai's final moments were clearly recorded in her victim video.
It's all fake. Her attitude's an act too. Maybe her role was to move the death game forward. Mai had the belief she was a doll, which is why she stabbed Kyutaro.
The fingerprint thing's a whim of Midori's. No point thinking about it. Okay. Is it fair to lump her with the organization over that? If you saw it too, then don't you remember? Mai was holding 2 guns pointed at her head. Her face pale, her gloved hands trembling. It was just too cruel. Gloved hands? Gloved? Is she wearing gloves? Honestly, I just thought it was a lucky break. If I were hiding something, I'm sure I'd have a better excuse than this. It sounds like Mai's being truthful, but do you have any ideas why? Like, you put on a finger part, or...
No, I really don't. I haven't attached any shady parts. I've just been regular old me the whole time.
Mai. Huh.
That's who Mai really is. Happily ever after not.
Hinako. Hinako. I keep calling her Hinato. That's not her name. Oh my god. Hinako. My bad.
I know. What I'm saying is absurd. So show some proof to deny it.
She wants me to show proof? Do I have anything to show proof? Treating wounds. Green book in the classroom? What does the green book have to do with anything? Lantern, the voice recorder. Maybe the voice recorder has something to do with something? She wants proof, so maybe I have to present an item to her? I did think it was weird that Mai was the only one who passed the fingerprint scan. I don't know, the thing about the gloved hands is throwing me off. She's clearly not wearing gloves. I haven't attached any shady parts. I've just been regular old me the whole time. had the belief she was a doll. That's why she stabbed Kyutaro. So she's not a villain or anything, right? She wants proof, so I feel like I definitely have to present something. And I can't figure out what. Should work if they're within close enough range. Please return on time. Seemingly used in the first trial, it gives instructions to cooperate with a partner. Do I use this and present it to Hinako? Maybe? Oh god. I don't know. Because why do we have the green book? Oh my god. I don't know. I don't know. This is throwing me off. She clearly is not wearing any gloves. So maybe it's this. Oh yeah. Because she's clearly not wearing any gloves right now. Can I have a second? Are we sure Mai never attached any upgrade parts? Oof. I didn't. I mean, that's scary. Then it's strange. The dolls have to look the same as their original human selves, right? But comparing with the victim video, the Mai here now has no gloves. Yeah, she's not wearing any gloves. Huh? It's true. In the video we saw... Oh... She was wearing... gloves.
Now that you mention it, why was I gloveless from the start? They're my favorite. Did they just forget to give me them?
They're surely not ones to take half measures.
Huh?
I suppose that must mean her gloves were taken off to attach a part, perhaps?
What? Someone went and attached something before I woke up? But you could just put her gloves back on after attaching it, right?
True, that's strange. Why were only Mai's gloves not put back on her, I wonder? They don't fit because her hands were changed? Did the gloves not fit?
You mean the gloves shrank?
No. The opposite.
Opposite?
You're saying it's because her hands got bigger? They didn't... Exactly or wrong? What? What? I'm lost for a sec. Wait, what? Hold on. Did she say the opposite to what? I'm losing it. What, the opposite to what? Did they give her smaller hands or bigger hands is what I want to know. Did she pick small? I'm just gonna say, I'm gonna say exactly. Exactly. The hands that got attached to Mai were bigger than her original hands. I've come to an absurd conclusion, but it'd be consistent with the fingerprint scan. Like the creation of Midori's ID card. This floor has been designed to suit the floor master Midori. So then, it's natural that the fingerprint scanner would also be configured for Midori. She has his hands?
Eh?
And Mai's hand, which she used for the fingerprint scan, was bigger than her original hand. As if it were a man's hand. Did she not notice she had different hands? I mean, I guess wouldn't really be thinking about it.
Then... you're trying to say that my hands are Midori's hands? She had Seaweed Head's parts?
Not necessarily old parts. We've discovered that blue means human, red means doll. Do you remember? When she did the fingerprint scan, it glowed blue.
Stop it! That means these hands attached to me. They're Midori's human hands?
I'm sorry. What is this? Danganronpa 2? What? Are you Nagito?
What?
Huh? So, we did find the doll head for Midori, right? Midori's the human. But his hands... I'm lost. I feel sorry for Mai, but it's possible that wasn't a fingerprint scanner. It might have been a blood tester that pricked the finger. You saying there's blood in there? Midori, he cut off his own hands to attach them to Mai. And instead, he equipped a rocket punch. That would give us an explanation where Midori is human and Mai is a doll. He's beyond messed up. So Midori is a human because we found the doll head for Midori. As Keiji, we found Midori's doll. So that would mean that Midori is human, right?
Horrible. Disgusting, so disgusting. I'll kill that madman, I swear I will.
So you were listening, huh? Midori. Oh, it was so funny I couldn't hold it in anymore.
There's nothing funny about this. I swear I'm going to kill you.
Yes. That's what the game is about.
Well, won't you pick your first coffin already?
I'm about to die of boredom. That's right. We've come to a conclusion. Now we gotta choose. Right. What we learned in that discussion was Midori is a human. Midori is an undeniable man, able to cut off his own hands, like Nagito. He's a human with blood flowing through him. And all 6 of the dummies are dolls. Which means... Midori is in one of the 5 glowing coffins. We used the hint on one, coffin number 9, and we're told red, doll. But Midori is a human, so number 9 won't be it. Which means... Huh? So in the end, it's 1 in 4. After all that, this is where we're at. If Jin and Midori are both human, there's no way to tell them apart after all. No way. Why has it come to this? We just need to calm down. Listen. We've got 2 options. Pick the number 9 coffin, knowing it'll miss. Or risk the chance of hitting Jin and aim for Midori with 1 in the 4 odds. You can't be serious. There's nothing left to reason with. We have to think and choose. This choice could end up killing Jin. No, it is not. I absolutely can't choose wrong. No. No. What happens if we choose the doll coffin? What happens? I don't remember what's supposed to happen. We know if we choose the doll coffin, what happens? Help me. What? I'm like, oh my god. I have to protect Jin no matter the cost. So I think I'm going to choose this coffin that I originally chose, number 9. We know it's a doll. I don't know if choosing this means... I don't know what it means. I don't know if, you know, we're just trying to find Midori. If we choose the coffin that does not belong to Midori or Jin, do they still die? Is the question. Is somebody dying here? Or is it just somebody only dies if you choose either Jin or Midori? I don't know, but I'm gonna save. I'm gonna choose this one. Coffin number 9. This one. We might choose Jin otherwise. I can't take such a risky bet. As long as we get through Midori's turn, I'm sure we'll still have a chance. I selected the coffin. Oh, well, is it the right one? What? The floor. Stop! What the heck? What just happened? What? Dude, we just killed him. We killed Hayasaka. Oh my god. There's so much death happening. What in the heck? A drill went through the coffin. Too bad. You hit Hayasaka. Say what? What happened to Suit and Specs? Hey, Suit and Specs, respond. What happened? Hey, respond. I wish I could have seen it from the outside. You've got to be kidding, Midori. We didn't hear it would be like this. Yeah, seriously. This is the first we heard that we'd be in danger. You bastard. This ain't what we were promised. I want no part in this. Let us free already. Is there some kind of problem? What? The drill just pierced the contents, you know. The exterior's hardly changed, so it shouldn't add any noise to your deductions. Victory is decided once me or Jin get hit. I haven't lied about anything. But you omitted that if we choose one of the dolls in the coffin, they're gonna die. You. Getting mucked up by a big drill like that leaves no trace of them. We can't bring them back like that. Relax. It'll be over soon. When I choose Jin next. No. No. Midori's selection? Please no. Well. What number should I choose? Sarah, let's discuss it together. Let's not. I'm gonna save. I just killed Hayasaka. Once I get him in 1, it'll already be over. Quit joking around already. Huh? Are you mad? Blaming it on me won't change that you killed Hayasaka, Sarah. Now then, back to Jin's location. It's as much a game of luck for me as well. My favorite number is 0, but that isn't here, so... Where shall I use a hint? You've got pretty eyes. They're looking at something filthy, though. Oh, sorry, that wasn't Midori saying that. My bad. What a unique response. Alrighty, I'll go with the number 1. That's my lucky number of the day. Miss Sarah, could you press the lamp on number 1 for me? Okay. Midori said coffin number 1. Should I choose it? Yeah. I summoned my resolve and pressed the lamp. It lit up blue. Doesn't blue mean human? Then it'd be Jin or Midori.
No. Hold on a sec. The blue showed up already?
What are you so surprised about? Going by your reasoning, there are only 3 choices, right? Of course, it's likely for it to come up. In fact, shouldn't you be happy your reasoning was correct? I guess, but... Were you not prepared to lose Jin this quickly? Nope. Don't tell me. You're gonna pick it.
Big Sis Sarah.
It's okay, Jin. Midori, there's no way you can choose that. If you do, there's a 50% chance you die. You must be scared of death. Still making that claim? Stop believing those convenient assumptions and look at reality. I even cut off my own hands for the heck of it. Then go ahead and pick it. The number 1 coffin. Okie dokie. Meister, hit coffin number 1. What? Roger that.
Big Sis Sarah.
Don't be ridiculous. Stop. Are you going to decide victory like this, Hiyori? You lose, Sarah. Meister selected the coffin. No.
Big Sis Sarah.
Now then, will we finish this so soon? Truly, this is fate being decided. Huh?
What's this shaking? You're kidding, right? No way. Why me? This...
I'm sorry, what? What? I don't... What is with this game and killing off children? What? Hinako? So close. You hit Hinako. Hinako.
No! Jordy.
Hey, why was it Hinako? Blue should be Jin or Midori, right? What's going on? Was there some hole in our logic? Everyone calm down. Let's calmly have another discussion. I can't. The situation's changed completely. Was she human? If we get picked, we're gonna be killed without a trace of us left. Please, calm down. I got the hiccups. Hinako's blue lamp. According to the hint, Hinako was human. All our reasoning was way off the mark. Should we rethink everything from scratch? I don't think so. Was she a human? It's absolutely not right that Midori could pick that coffin so easily. What's the deal? There was a victim video for Hinako too.
Am I going to get killed like that?
Oh, good lord. Okay. I'm gonna save. What the heck is happening right now? That drill doesn't look to have any blood on it. But I have to imagine it's not so crudely built to allow us to judge based on that. It might be designed so we can't put it together using blood, yeah. Sure enough, all we can do is consider Hinako's past actions. Did Hinako do anything only a doll could do, like switch parts? I don't know. It was playing in the control room, yeah? It showed clear as day. Legs dangling in midair. Probably hung from something. She was dying. So then, how's Hinako human?
Those scary videos we saw before. Muscle Punk getting squished by the walls. The blood from Cotton Candy's stomach. Clown Lady getting cut up. Suit and Specs in the axe. Everyone had such pained faces.
Faces? Jin.
I know. I shouldn't be saying that, but I'm scared. Sorry, Big Sis Sarah.
We will save you. Hold on, Jin. Wait a second. Faces. This one. We only saw her legs. Faces. Nice. Pain faces, eh? Only figures. Hinako was a middle schooler. Even as she endured, she must have been crying. Hey, hold up. I saw the video, so why don't I remember Hinako's expression? If you can't remember, that's to be expected. Hinako's video is the only one that didn't show the victim's face. Oh yeah, that's right. That's kind of fishy, huh? It's unclear if she really died. And with her face not being pictured, we can't even determine if it was Hinako herself. Well, still, she got called Hinako during the exchange in the video, right? That's true, but don't you have to wonder? Supposing our logic so far hasn't been wrong, it's Hinako herself that's odd, right? A good point. Looking back, there were a lot of mysteries to Hinako's actions. Is there a hidden truth here? We might want to think about her a little more. Understood. Let's have a discussion about Hinako. That's if we trust our theories, of course. But I'll go with it. Gotta suspect to trust. That's what our discussions are all about. Progress. About Hinako. First, if Hinako was really human, does it mean she was just acting as if she died in that video?
Hold on. I don't think it's good to claim it was all an act. The shorty in the victim video and the shorty in the dummies are different people.
Is there any other clue besides the victim videos? Okay. Are there any other clues is the question. Alright, I'm gonna extract... If you think about it, nothing obviously deadly was shown. Despite all the other dolls having sharp things, axes, or other execution devices around, right? Now that you mention it, yeah. Hey, Sarah. You remember seeing anything other than those videos that involved the victims? Something I saw while searching. I don't remember. Something I saw while searching. Maybe the gallery? Well, we saw something in the gallery. On the wall, there were paintings of those like now who had become victims. Oh, you're right. Oh yeah. There was one of those paintings I was wondering about. Oh, which one was it? I can't remember that part. What? Ugh, I know it's a pretty minor memory, but come on. What should I do? If I have something that can jog Kyutaro's memory, it might want to show it to him. I might want to show it to him. Jog his memory. Not the lantern. A voice recorder. The lantern. ID card. Transceiver. The green book. Note. First aid kit. I have no idea. Let me save. Something to help him remember. Maybe the green book? Or the voice recorder? I'm gonna guess the green book for now. No. No. I don't know. I'm like, I really don't know. The voice recorder? Maybe? There's clearly an item they want me to use, but I can't figure out what. I'm drawing a blank here.
I'm sure the real Hinako died like in the video. But the shorty we know took the real one's place to infiltrate the dolls. And she probably disguised herself to blend in so Midori wouldn't find her out. With just a middle school uniform, fancy socks, and pink hair, you would look like Shorty too. I don't know what her goal was, but it's not good to assume she was our enemy.
Is that plausible? What? Painting. I don't remember what the painting looked like. Do I just... No. That didn't work. Oh god. If he can't... Oh, wait. If he can't remember, it has to be the lantern, right? We have to give him the lantern. Yeah, okay. What's up? You gonna use that to help me remember? Yes. Take a good look at this. Whoa, I'm starting to remember. Where was she here? Was this her? Is this supposed to be her? With the black hair? Or this one here too? This one. Or this one. Oh, that might be Kai. This one? Right here with the uniform? She has black hair. Let's look for a notable painting here. Is it this one? This one's a mystery. This one's a mystery. A painting of a girl in a middle school blazer and gaudy socks with plain black hair. Kitara, please add that to your statement. You got it. Okay. Alright, so... plain black hair. Pink hair. Here, this is it. Okay. Alright, there we go.
Muscle Gorilla. Those features are pretty much the same as Shorty's.
Hey, calm down now. Similar as they might be, her most distinctive pink hair is different. Having the same clothes but different hair, that'd just be a different person. A different person? Seems to have some credibility now, doesn't it? Alright, listen up, would you? Paintings in the gallery are all victims who died during the death game. So it's a given the girl in that painting was also a victim here. But no one's seen this black-haired girl. Surely because she died in the first trial before meeting anyone. Now then, Hinako's video. That's a video of her first trial, where she's clearly being called Hinako. Meaning, the black-haired girl was the real Hinako Mishuku, who was killed in the video. As for the doll Hinako, it was a separate human, taking her place. Huh? I'm sorry, what? No way. Can't be.
Hinako was... Shorty was a human? Hey, but then, is Midori not human? I have Midori's human hands, don't I?
Well... I don't know. But I can't imagine either theory is wrong. What is the truth about Midori? I don't know. You seem troubled. I'll make one rebuttal of my own for your theory. What? The dolls were explained to you at the start. Well, that was weeks ago and I don't remember. They were picked from those who had no connection with any other survivors. Meaning, I picked the real Hinako. What? I don't understand. Supposing there were another one, even I'd stick to the rules. Which is to say, the dummies would have included a black-haired Hinako. So wait, Hinako had a connection to one of us? A black-haired Hinako in the dolls? Yep. Well, did anyone meet black-haired Hinako? Even just one time? No, we didn't. Oh dear. Then it looks like your reasoning is wrong again, Miss Sarah. No way. Does no one have any ideas? I mean, does anyone remember talking to her even a little? Ugh. Wait. Kyutaro? Kyutaro? I've been curious about this a long time. This ain't something I want to talk about, but do you remember when we first met Alice? Alice? We were questioning him, and this is one of the responses he gave. The speaker said something about a trial, but it was foolish. I committed myself to hiding. Hey, Sarah, does that bring anything to mind, like some kind of item? What? Some kind of item? The communicator? This one? What other item is there? This one? The speaker said something about a trial. I committed myself to hiding. No. Oh. Then what? The voice recorder? Something about an item. Does it bring anything to mind, like an item? Let me save the game. Some kind of item. The voice recorder, I feel like, is the only other item that would... What is happening? I'm so confused. Kyutaro, you're talking about this, right? Sure am. That's a voice recorder, with a recording for a payer first trial. Let's listen to it again. I pressed the switch on the speaker. This is the first trial. You have 5 minutes. If you cannot escape in time, you lose your life. You are not alone. Your fate is tied to someone you cannot see. However, if you refuse this connection and are willing to betray them, you can leave safely. Follow the voice in your heart. Oh, so Hinako had the connection to Alice. Alice got to leave because he didn't play the game, but because he didn't play the game, Hinako was killed. This was in the locker room. It was probably a trial spot between floor 4 and 5, where you kept in communication. He didn't have any ill will. I'm sure Alice just left the room all casually. But his partner died. Alice won the trial by betraying them. He killed her. His partner. The real Hinako. No way. Then who the heck is this human we've been talking to this entire time? Who is the pink-haired Hinako? This is why the real Hinako wasn't one of the dolls. He created a relationship of perpetrator and victim between them. Stripey. It's rough, both for him doing it unconsciously and for the one suffering the consequences. This is terrible. We really are just thoroughly being played with like toys. But thanks to this, we've solved the mystery of Hinako. Have we? Who on earth is this human? Without question, the doll's Hinako was human. Sorry about that. My camera cut out. We're here now. I had to unplug and replug back in everything. Very annoying, but we're back. Sorry about that. Anyway. Then what are these hands attached to me? Guess I have to admit it. As a reward, I'll tell you, like you worked out, I gave my living hands. But, even so, that's not to say it's only my hands. Huh? That I gave away! What the heck? What is this? What? Wait, what? His head spins. Stop that. That's creepy. Well, surprised? You clearly ain't human. I gave up my humanity. I split up and shared my body with a bunch of people, so I've hardly had any human parts left. What the hell? What were you thinking? If my body's over 50% doll, surely you would consider me a doll, right? In this way, the body can also be a majority vote. Wait a second, so does he qualify as a doll now? They're losing me. I'm so confused as to what is going on right now. Why is his head spinning? Is everything except his head a doll? Does he count as a doll now? He would have a red light? What? They're losing me. They're losing me here. Fine then. If Midori is considered a doll, it all makes sense. Jin is blue, Midori is red. This we can be sure of. Whoa, now we can tell them apart. Well, do your worst. If you think that alone will mean victory. Well now, you seem tired of discussion. Shall we have the challenging team use their hint? What? Okay. Number 3. Okay, hold on, let me save first. I have no idea what is happening right now. It doesn't make any sense to me. Is he a doll? Is he a human? What is going on? I summoned my resolve and pressed the lamp. Red. It lit up. Red. Whoa. Red means it ain't Jin. If this is Midori, we win. That's true. Usually I'd want to have a discussion to pick which coffin to hit. But honestly, we don't really got any choice that isn't picking this coffin. Why's that? Aren't there still more glowing coffins? And what if Jin is in them, huh? The right move is to pick coffins that have definitely got dolls in them, Sarah. Everyone, are you really okay with that? Be quiet. Because picking red means you might be picking one of the dolls, right? There'll be no trace of them left. Are you okay with that? I think this game is designed so that no matter what happens, like they promise to let the dolls live and have lives. I think this game is designed so that there's no way that's going to be possible. And they are going to die no matter what. That is the feeling I have, honestly. I think that no matter what happens, the dolls are going to die. I really think so. And there's no way around it. And that they give you the false hope that, yeah, you can save all of them, but actually, nope. there's a chance of anyone getting picked other than Anzu and Ranmaru in the non-glowing coffins. You say Ranmaru, but isn't Ranmaru dead? What? You'll surely pick an ally, Sarah. Midori. What's with his confidence? Our reasoning should be right. We should be backing him into a corner. So then, why isn't he scared? I don't know. Why doesn't he fear death? Does Midori truly feel fear? He does, I think. Is our logic really correct?
Do it, Sarah. Choose it. A red coffin, so you can win.
Ma.
Even if I'm chosen, I won't have any grudges or regrets. We can't let someone like him live. This demon who tramples on people's happiness, their lives.
Mai.
Do it for me, Sarah. Save Jin, the human.
Sounds good to me. Pull the trigger, Sarah. Use our lives if you gotta. If it'll take down this son of a bitch. We will win. Absolutely.
Big sis Sarah.
Now, I just have to choose. And this time, we'll hit him. We'll defeat Midori and win. Okay. Let's do coffin number 3. This one. I choose the coffin I used the hint on. I'll trust my gut. I'll defeat Midori and protect everyone. I selected the coffin. Oh, well, is it the right one? Oh no, it's my... Oh. Sarah, Kyutaro, Midori, you have to stop it. This game is designed to kill all the dolls. We're gonna kill them all. The only one left is Kuromada, and we're gonna kill him next. It's gonna be left between just the 2 of them. Too bad. You hit Mai. No! Mai! Shit. Why Mai? Why not me? Again. I missed again? See? You drilled through an ally. Why'd we miss? At this rate, they're just gonna... Everyone, be calm. This match hasn't been decided yet. Oh, but... Hasn't it? What's that? You're the ones who aren't calm. Here, let me summarize. How many glowing coffins are there in total? What are you saying? How many were there? 5? In total in this current game here, or in total in general? 5. Correct. There are 5 glowing coffins. And you've hit Hayasaka, Hinako, and Mai. I'll use a hint on one of the remaining 2 coffins. If you do that, then whether it comes up blue or red, I'll know the answer with 100% certainty. No, you won't. No, you will not, sir. This is absurd. There is no strength left in my legs. Midori's explanation is correct. I was thinking only about if we hit him, not what would happen if we missed. He'll be able to select Jin with certainty next. Meaning he'll definitely be killed. Nope. Nope. I will quit this game. That choice we just made was our final choice. Have I lost? That's right. Come on, stand up, Miss Sarah. You still have a role, don't you? A role to finish this out. Use a hint in my stead and let me know where Jin is. I'll let you say your goodbyes too, yes? If I can use a hint in his stead, I'm choosing a non-glowing coffin. Right? Goodbyes. Is this our last moment with Jin? No, I'm gonna choose a coffin that's not glowing. That can't be. I see. So you feel too bad to show him your face. All right, Meister. I'll just have you do it. Wait. I'll do it. I'll do it, so stop it. Well then, chop chop. Will it be blue or will it be red? I'm so excited. My mind isn't working. Listen, we're gonna choose a coffin that's not glowing. Because if he's gonna give us his hint, we're gonna use it for a coffin that's not glowing. He has to guess, you know, between the two glowing coffins. If 50-50 he gets himself. So he'd probably choose the one that we chose, knowing that it's not him. Then it's our turn again, and we can figure out. Right? Right? Save. I'm telling you, we're choosing a coffin that is not glowing. Let's do number 5. This one, please. Thank you. You okay there, Missy? Midori specified a glowing coffin, right? If you can't do it, I'll do it for you. Oh, I have no choice. I thought I outsmarted him, but no, he outsmarted me. Alas. I don't want to do this. I don't like it. My hands are sweaty. I don't want to do it. No. I thought I could outsmart him and choose the non-glowing coffin. I don't like it. I have no choice. I can't think at all anymore. And yet, I did as Midori said. I pressed the lamp. No. No. No! It lit up blue. Well done. It seems you found Jin. No way. Big Sis Sarah! Jin. Stop it, Hiyori. There's no need for this. You've had your fun, right? Just call it your victory. What if? So we know that he's replaced a lot of his parts, Midori, right? That he's mostly doll, but his head is human because we know that because Keiji had the doll head. So what if it counts you as human if you have a brain? This might sound crazy. This might be, I'm grasping at straws here. I don't want to lose Jin. My hands are sweating. I hate this. I don't want to click. I don't want to keep going. I'm done. No, I don't want to play it anymore. I'm done. Jin's still just a little kid. I've hardly begun having fun. I wish I could play more. Big Sis Sarah. I'm sorry. Jin. Why are you apologizing, Jin? I'm sorry. I'm sorry, Jin. I couldn't protect. That's not true. Because you were there, Big Sis Sarah. I wasn't scared. Even now, I'm not. No. I can't do this. This is... Take care of everyone. My god. And Mr. Policeman. KG. I'm sorry. I can't. I'm sorry. Is she gonna find a loophole? Because I'm gonna start crying in a second. I agree to devote myself to Asunaro for granting my wish. Midori. What? Still pleading for life. You haven't granted it. The consent form wish. I still haven't. Huh? You're obligated to listen to my wish. What are you saying? Invalidating the results of the death game is off limits, Sarah. We haven't come to any result yet. Because this lamp is just a hint. You're truly ridiculous. I'm making a demand. Just this once. Change your selection, Midori. This isn't like you. It's much too lame. Mere hair splitting. I'm the floor master. The rules are all up to... That's some interesting hair splitting. Meister? She's got a point, Midori. It's not altering the outcome, just changing the process a tad. And didn't you say you wanted to play more? Don't be absurd. That isn't for you to decide. Let me out. I'll manage the controls. We're still in the game. That'd be a rule violation. Meister. What's with this person? Why is he judging in our favor? Excuse me, are you gonna tell me that right here, that this man is KG right here? Is this what you're gonna tell me right now? That this is KG? Is KG posing as the Meister? Is that what's happening right now? He says it's changing the process, but if Midori accepts my wish here... No, that would be crazy. If this was KG, I'd lose my mind. Then we'll definitely be able to hit him next turn, won't we? So doesn't it amount to changing the outcome? It ain't gonna end. Midori, hurry up and pick a coffin to target. Number 2. What? Number 2? 2 is... What? Wait, why me? Just hurry up and pick number 2. No, hold on. Spare me, please. I don't want to die. Oh, shut up. Number 2. And that's final. Do it already, Meister. Your wish is my command. Stop! Anzu. All the dolls are dying, I'm telling you. Now then, who's gonna be in this coffin? No, there's no way that Meister is KG. That was a ridiculous thought. My mind was like, he's infiltrated. He's gonna save us all. No, that's ridiculous. I'm sorry. I was trying to process Jin possibly dying, so we can excuse my idiocy. Help me! Help me! I don't want to die. I don't want to die. Oh. Sorry. Damn it all. Hiyori. Anzu. Because of me. Too bad. You hit Anzu. How does it feel, Sarah? Because of your wish, this time, Anzu's an unrecognizable mess. I'm sorry, Anzu. Sorry. Am I looking for forgiveness? I've just drawn a clear line. I sacrificed one of the dummies to save Jin. I discarded a doll so a human could live. I can't cover that up anymore. Oh boy. Oh boy, oh boy, oh boy. Sorry, I need to turn the air conditioning off. I'm freezing. It doesn't matter. However brutal it is, I'll do anything. You're going down. With our next choice, we'll deal the final blow. Yeah, that's all we can do. We'll make him regret everything. We ain't gonna let you run.
I don't want to lose to this guy.
Oh, really? I do hope you can, is what he said. I thought he was gonna finish that sentence. He did not. That was the sentence. We'll do it. Okay, we shall do it. Let's begin our final discussion. Nice. Final gamble. Okay, let's do this now. Okay. Now, there's just one thing to wonder about. Whether or not we target the remaining number 9 coffin. I chose number 9 already. Are we forgetting I chose number 9? Maybe, I think in the story I was supposed to choose number 8. But I chose 9 because 9 is my favorite number. But I think that's what he means, the last glowing coffin. Obviously we do. What do you want about after coming this far? What if there's some kind of, what if there's some kind of twist? I feel like Kuromata, there's no way he's gonna live, right? There's no way. I feel like it's designed so all the dolls die. There's only 2 glowing coffins left, right? And we've got a hint on one. Jin is in the blue number 6 coffin. Don't gotta say the rest, do I? Well, if we think about it, Midori's naturally in the number 8 coffin. Listen, we can't accept a loss. We've got the dummy's regrets on our backs.
Hey, shouldn't we be thinking about whose side Meister is on?
Kind of, actually. Let's extract everybody's comments. That's the natural expected result of our logic. Which is why it's unnatural. If Midori planned ahead this far, then we're all but done for. Damn it. Is there anything at all? Like a slip of the tongue from the enemy? Isn't finding that kind of thing your forte, Sarah? It's not my forte. You know whose forte it is? Keiji's. Where on earth is he? Oh. A slip of the tongue. The dolls were created to kill us, but that don't matter none. Hayasaka, Hinako, Mai, Anzu, they were all our allies in the end. I still don't understand who the human Hinako was. That's so confusing to me. They never explained who on earth she is and where she came from. Really though, where did she come from? Who was she? I don't get it. Anyway, we gotta show him the way to that. Kitaro. I'm talking so my throat is starting to like. I'm losing my throat a little bit.
Hey, shouldn't we be thinking about whose side the Meister is on? I don't think we should trust him. He's just acting impartial, but really he's on Seaweed Head's side. And Shorty too. I don't want to suspect her, but maybe she was with the bad guys.
Jin.
I mean, it has to be, right? Shorty must have worked with Seaweed Head, or she couldn't have blended in as a fake.
He has a point. If both Meister and Hinako are on Midori's side, there may be traces of them preparing things for this banquet. Okay. Alright, what am I supposed to do now? Slip of the tongue from the enemy. Ayasaka, Hinako, Mai, they were our allies in the end. Must have worked with Seaweed Head or she couldn't have blended in as a fake. I'm gonna save. I don't think there's an item. I think it's a versus. Is it Jin and So? Slip of the tongue of the enemy. Shorty must have worked with Seaweed Head. Maybe it's these. I'm gonna try it. See if that works. No. Ugh. Did anyone misspeak? I wanted to bring them all back myself. They were our allies in the end. Huh. Oh, goodness. Must have worked with Seaweed Head, or she... They were our allies. Oh, I see. Okay. I see it now. He said that Hinako was an ally, but Jin is saying no, she was not. I see.
Muscle Gorilla, don't be fooled.
What's that, Jin?
You say they were all allies, but Shorty might have been an enemy.
Guess so, but even Hinako was killed.
I want to believe in her too, but we will find the answer. Will we find the answer that way? Can we really win?
Ugh. Sorry. Let me think this over. Seems Kyutaro reworked his statement. Hinako might have been our enemy. But if that's the case, why did Hinako get killed? I just ain't sure. What was Hinako trying to say in her last moments? I'm pathetic not being able to remember. He can't remember. And maybe I should use that again. Okay, so now I know every time we have to use, for memory, you have to use the lantern. You're gonna help me remember again, huh? Yes. Look into the lantern. Eh? Oh, I'm starting to remember now. Alright. Let's think about any statements that seem curious, just like before. Okay. What is this? Oh.
What's the shaking? You're kidding, right? No way. Why me?
This one. Maybe she couldn't believe what was happening to her. Yutaro, please add that to your statement. It has to be that one. Okay. Let's see. Why me? Can't believe it was happening to her. Oh, I'm still using the item, my bad. Oops. Wonder if we can find something by remembering what Hinako... Oh! Do I versus them now? I'm trying to... I don't understand what's happening. These two again, then? I'm nervous now. I'm messing up. Okay, I need to save now. Because I'm messing up. Let me save, because I have no idea. Wonder if we can find something by remembering what Hinako said.
I didn't want to think Shorty was bad, but...
Oh no. Uh-oh. I don't get it. They're losing me, they're losing me. Okay, so I have been drawing a major blank, going back. Apparently, it's this one. I was supposed to select the last thing she said. This, like, how am I supposed to know that it's this one? If she's gonna say that this can't be happening, it's very similar to what she said right before. So it makes no sense to me, but that's what it is anyway. So it's this statement, I think, versus now so. Yeah. What'd you just say? Hmm? Huh? I said this Maybe I'm reading a bit too much into this. But I wonder if, rather than Hinako saying this can't be happening, she wanted to say this coffin? See, how am I supposed to deduce that from her just saying this with the letter C? Like this I understand wanting you to think like, oh, this can't be happening. But at this point, how am I supposed to figure that out without looking it up? Genuinely, I didn't get it. I was like, what? I'm going, nothing's working. And anyway, coffin. Hinako was cooperating with Midori. So maybe her coffin was intended not to be picked. But it was. So she was betrayed. What does this mean? Miss Sarah, do you know why she thought she wouldn't get picked? Because... why she wouldn't... Do you know why she wouldn't get picked? She was in a glowing coffin. Or maybe she was supposed to be in a non-glowing coffin? Because it was a non-glowing coffin. And she'd have no worry of being picked. But Hinako's coffin was glowing, wasn't it? Huh? Then that idea is wrong. Is it wrong? They're losing me. A lot of this... I feel like some of the stuff that they're doing, like... the lot, like there's so many unanswered things. They're losing me.
Big Sis Sarah?
Hinako had hot cocoa, right?
Yeah, and she spilled it on Cotton Candy's coffin.
What if the reason Hinako had that hot cocoa was to pour it on her own coffin? Huh?
Then she poured it on Cotton Candy's coffin to cover up what she was doing?
Yeah. She carried out her plan in the confusion. If this is true... Meister, tell me something.
What is it?
While this device was being set up, was it possible to trade coffins? What? I'm lost. I've gone the other way. I've chosen another route and I'm lost. Lost in the woods. Well now, I suppose you could. Say what? I locked them when starting, yes? Until then, everyone could do as they wished. Then maybe... The incident happened just before the banquet began, while all the coffins were buried underground. While there were what? At that time, Midori came out of his new coffin and called Hinako to trade coffins with her. So Midori's in a coffin that's not glowing. Huh? Ain't that outright cheating? But why did Hinako trade with him? I'm sure she didn't necessarily know everything about how it worked, and she didn't even consider that she would actually be betrayed. Well, how about it, Midori? This trade thing wasn't in your plan, right? At first, you wanted to simply enjoy the game, but you started to fear you'd die, so you called Hinako and swapped with her. So what? You're acting all proud, like you've won. But what does knowing that do for you? Huh? You swapped with Hinako, so you must be in a non-glowing coffin. There's 3 of those, right? Just take a look. You have to pick me from among the 3 non-glowing coffins. And you have no more clues. That can't be. Oh yes, you could use your last hint, but whatever you pick, it'll just be red. What? Go ahead and discuss it all you like. That's exactly what I intend to do. Okay. The 3 non-glowing coffins. Good lord. They're losing me. They're losing me. Guys, don't just be silent. Well, from what we've worked out, Midori is in one of the 3 non-glowing coffins. Keiji's coffin is also one of the unglowing ones.
I think we have to use our hint.
Okay. Please save the game. Thank you. I'm scared. I don't know how we should consider this. Even now, after all this, we have no idea if Keiji's in there. I don't think he is, but I don't know what Ranmaru did to Keiji, honestly. I don't know where Keiji is. I don't know what's going on. Well, from what we worked out, we just gotta choose 1 and 3. But how can we tell them apart anymore?
I think we have to use our hint. Seaweed Head's a liar. It's not guaranteed it'll be red.
That's true. There's Keiji's coffin.
Yeah.
I don't want to think about it, but if Keiji is really in there after being executed, it'll show blue. Or will it show yellow? But Midori isn't considering that at all. Why is that? I don't know. I can't see any options other than using our hint. And if that's only going to come up red, like Midori says, it'll be 1 and 3. And since Jin's coffin is already known, if we miss, Jin's life really is forfeit this time.
You just have to try.
Jin.
I'm ready. I'll be okay. Whatever the result is. I want us to stand against this together.
My son. I want to protect him. Jin. We'll stand against Midori. I'm prepared too. Okay. The final hint. I'll use the hint on a non-glowing coffin. Okay. Question is 4 or 5 or 7? Let's do 5. It's in the middle. I'm gonna save. Yep, I'm gonna do that. Okay. Coffin number 5. This is the last hint. If we don't learn something, there's nothing more we can do. Still, I summoned my resolve and pressed the lamp. It's blue. What the heck? But does that mean it's Keiji, or is Midori counting as blue? Because he has a head. Does that count as human, having just the head? It lit up blue?
It really came up blue?
Blue means human.
Then it's not Seaweed Head.
It's Keiji's coffin. Is it? Kyutaro, open your darn mouth. Open your mouth now. You have to tell them that it's not Keiji. Keiji's not in there. So then, he really was executed back then? No. Keiji. That's wrong. Keiji escaped. If he escaped, what does this blue mean? What is inside? It could be Midori, because he has a human head, right? I don't know, but Keiji has done something for us. 2 coffins left. Midori. Sarah. Now it's 1 and 2. I don't think there's any more we can figure out from discussion. We just have to choose one. I believe we'll win. This time I will defeat you, Midori. Excuse me? No, I don't trust it. No, I don't wanna. If I choose the one I just chose, it could be Midori, right? But if I don't, if I choose 4 or 7. I'm so confused. They're losing. Oh no, I'm scared. We know that KG got out. We know that he got out of the coffin. But the thing is, we don't know what happened to him after his altercation with Ranmaru in the classroom. He could have been put back in, for all I know. I think the safest choice would be to choose one of these coffins that does not have the glowing hint. Either 7 or 4. I think I choose 4. I think I choose 4, but it's very possible that Kurumada is in 4. Is in the one that I choose, anyway. I'm gonna save. I'm gonna choose this one. I've decided the person inside here is either Midori or Ranmaru. If I miss, Jin will die, and I'll go back in time and choose a different one. Jin's not dying today. My hands tremble, even knowing I have no choice but to press it. Please, give me courage.
Good luck, big sis Sarah. I believe in you.
I selected the coffin. Oh, well, is it the right one? What just happened? Nothing happened. There's no response. What happened? Is it over? Now, the result is... Too bad. You hit Ranmaru. Eh? Oh no, he's gonna hit Jin. He's gonna hit Jin! Huh? It's all over. I couldn't protect Jin. I'm sorry. I'm sorry, I'm sorry, I'm sorry. I can't save anyone. You can't give up, Sarah. What's up? A voice. No, it's just an illusion. Besides, even if you tell me not to give up, it's clear which coffin Jin is in. It ain't like you think, Sarah. Ugh. Have to pick Midori? Damn it, what's going on? The number 5 coffin should show red, right? Didn't Keiji escape? He must have put that in there instead. Seems it was effective. Our final trick. Trick? Taro, what did you do? When'd you decide that was Keiji's coffin? Then, are you saying it's Jin's coffin? Don't tell me. During the final coffin check, did you do something to Jin's coffin? That's inconceivable. Then go ahead and pick the one you believe in. What's going on? There's so much I don't understand. Even still, Midori is backed into a corner. I'll give you the explanation later. This is the final trap me, Mai, and Keiji put together. If you let him think calmly, Midori might notice what's up too. You gotta thoroughly corner him refute his ideas, and break his brain. Huh? I have to pick the statements of Midori's that seem the most refutable. I'll make him unable to think over this properly. Why was that coffin blue? There's no way Keiji's inside. Jin being inside is even more unthinkable. What? Why was that coffin blue? Why was that coffin blue? There's no way Keiji's inside. Jin being inside is even more unthinkable. We have to refute the most obvious one. Why are you able to say that? We saw the cremation system being activated. Shouldn't it be most natural for you to think that Keiji is inside? Foolish. It must have been a deception. Keiji escaped from the coffin. The control system worked and opened up the coffins. And the victim videos playing was proof of that, yes? Those dying moments of the 6 dummies. And the victim videos playing was proof of that, yes. This one, I guess. No, this one? Maybe? No, because we learned that it wasn't her? Maybe? Possibly? I don't know. No, yeah, it has to be, right? Because we didn't see the dying moments of the 6 dolls because one of them was not her. That's wrong, Midori. Hinako's videos show the death of the real Hinako. Someone separate from the dummies. Be quiet. What do those details matter now? What's important is the coffin control system functioned properly because the victim videos were set to play as a reward for activating it. What about that as a reward? At any rate, the real question is Keiji's actions afterward. Keiji must have learned how the banquet works somehow. I'll bet he heard it from Maple, or maybe Shin, that traitor. What would Shin have to do with anything? The Shin AI was only in the control room on floor 5. There's no way Keiji could have talked to him while he was stuck on floor 4. And then he heard it from Maple. That settles it. Having learned about the banquet, Keiji began his scheme to ensnare me. I'm sure he put something else in the coffin. He could just use my doll in place of a corpse. The coffins identify contents by the type of collar, all told. They identify the contents by the type of collar? You could use the doll, but then it wouldn't be blue. I can't respond to that. My bad. Maybe this one? So only things that can withstand the heat would remain in the coffin. Namely the collar. What? And Keiji must have thought like so. Keiji figured he'd make use of a certain collar. My collar, which was in the control room. Not even realizing that's just what I wanted him to do. Isn't he wearing a collar right now? He used your collar, Midori? That's impossible. Your collar would show the same thing as the dummies. Red. But what actually came up was blue. How do you intend to explain that contradiction? Why, you're being annoying right now. I don't know, so I'm thinking about it. And you're getting in the way. Midori, there's only one answer that makes sense. What? It's simple. Your reasoning has all been way off the mark. Oh, I guess that's over now. I don't know. I did it. I refuted them all. From the beginning, Midori has been thinking that coffin didn't contain Keiji, but rather his collar from the control room. So he was convinced it would be red. You're saying it's all wrong? Then who's in there? Is it Keiji? It definitely can't be Jin. Jin, that above all would be impossible. Yes, I'm certain. You have no allies to support you when you're faced with a dilemma. Because you killed them all yourself, Midori. Now, choose. Decide your fate, Midori. All right. I'll choose. Meister, the coffin I'm picking is... I see. This one? Meister selected the coffin. I think they're playing a mind game on him. They mentioned breaking his brain. He might be in that one. Or I don't know. Something's weird. I don't think it's Keiji. Now, will it be the right one?
Big Sis Sarah, I'm scared.
Jin, say something, please. Please? Jin? Where's Jin? Jin, speak, please. Say your words.
What's so funny?
Huh?
I hate you.
Thank God. Jin. Oh, Jin. Yeesh.
What about Mr. Policeman?
Huh?
The blue coffin that isn't mine. That's Mr. Policeman's coffin, right? Was he inside?
Keiji's in there? I see. If he didn't use Midori's collar, I can only imagine he's inside. But didn't he escape? Don't tell me. After he escaped, he went back in? While I was passed out? No. Silent the whole time. So as to deceive Midori. No, nope. There's no way. Nope. I refuse. Huh? What's happening? What? You did good, Sarah. Keiji. Long time no see, everybody. Keiji. Hang on a second. Why are you just there? Sorry about that. Took some time getting here. Are you the real deal? Might be a ghost. Wanna check? Keiji. Yep. I'm real. It's a long story, but basically, Ranmaru locked me in the changing room. Or the charging room. The changing room.
Why? You should have told us sooner.
Sorry. I worried you, huh? You did good too, Jin.
Yeah.
I've been listening to things unfold over the transceiver. Then, I guess we don't have to explain, huh? Yep, I leave it to you. Do what you need to do, Sarah. Defeat Midori. A rule violation. I finally realized just now. You used it. Mishima's collar. Mishima's head, which Miley failed to collect. His collar was still on his severed head. We still haven't found that collar. So you're the one who had it, Keiji. And you put it in that coffin. Oh. And that's foul play. Using a missing collar from another floor isn't a valid part of the game. It's against the rules. Is it? Mishima's collar is a rule violation. Clear foul play. We've settled this game. Give up and die already. It seems crazy to me because if we kill Midori right now, there's still a whole second half of this chapter that hasn't happened yet. Right? So, like, it feels like, I don't know, killing him now is crazy. What would happen in the second half then? No, Midori is right.
Yeah.
Mishima's collar is an illegal item that was never meant to be used. To dodge execution with it, now, that's unfair. Rule breakers will be executed. No, they will not.
Then the rule breaker who put the collar in the coffin.
That would be Keiji. No, there's another loophole. He didn't do it. He didn't do it. He didn't do it. What if he didn't put it in and somebody else did? What nonsense is that? This can't be. Surely, even after he survived and we reunited, he'll be executed for breaking the rules? We remain undaunted. So you were prepared for this. How disappointing. Even though there's a way you could be saved. I'm not interested in a finished game, you see. Once I win, I cease to care about who played dirty. Don't listen to him, Sarah. I promise you, if I win, I won't expose your transgression and won't punish you. Choose Jin, Sarah. Don't listen to a word he says. I'm saying that if you pick Jin, I'll let Keiji go, Sarah. Nope. I am not choosing between them. Nope. Absolutely not. I don't believe a word he says. Nope, absolutely not. I am not killing Jin. Listen, Jin and Keiji are probably my favorite characters in this. We know this. I've been saying it for a while. I've been like, oh, as long as just Jin and Keiji live, we're fine. But here we go. There has to be some kind of other loophole. Kyutaro is acting a bit weird. I'm wondering if Kyutaro was the one who did it. And it's gonna go back to Kyutaro, and Kyutaro's gonna die. I think that's possible. That Kyutaro actually put it in. Because maybe he's like, oh, his injury is bad, and he, he's not doing well. He's dying anyway, so that's possible. But there's no way I'm not making this choice. Nope. This is the last choice. Really, truly. The last. No. I absolutely refuse. I absolutely 110,000% refuse. I refuse. Nope. Okay, so I'm gonna save. Midori is in number 7. Jin is in number 6. Did I choose 7? Yes, I think so. Let me just double check that it is 7. Jesus. Oh my god. Yeah, so it's we say Jin is in 6. Midori is 7. And 8 is Kurumada. Pretty sure. So I'm gonna choose this. Okay. let's do it. Is this really okay? Yep. Yep. I'm not choosing Jin, so. Once I push it, it'll all end. I'll save Jin, defeat Midori, and Keiji will. Will he though? It's alright, Sarah. Keiji. My hands tremble, but with the last of my strength, I selected the coffin. Oh my! Will it be the right one? Ugh. Don't screw with me. Sarah! I gave you a compromise and yet... I knew I should have called it quits. To think death would be so terrifying. Did we really kill him? It's not that easy, is it? I feel like he's like... There's still another half of this chapter that's supposed to come out. It's over. Did we... win? Well done! You hit Midori. With this, the challenging team wins. However, it seems you'll need to pay the price. No! Keiji. No! He can't die like this. I need to... Rule violations will be punished. Let me out. I'm gonna... If you resist, we'll take you all out. Got it? I still won't move aside. I won't let you kill any more of my allies. Oh. Ain't no need, Sarah. Kyutaro put it in. It's Kyutaro. Kyutaro's gonna die. He's been doing this the entire time with his hat like this. Kyutaro's dying right now. What are you talking about? I'll tell you everything. Eh? Excuse me? What? What? Are you... He's a doll? What? I'm sorry. I'm so loud right now. Sorry for fooling you this whole time. I'm sorry. Has he been a doll this entire game? No way. No way. This is what I really am. What do you mean? I don't get what's going on at all. I ain't the real Kyutaro. I'm a doll, Sapphilin prepared. Did Kyutaro die when he got stabbed? Did he die? A doll. Keiji, you look bewildered yourself. Honestly, yeah. Because I just did what he expected I'd do. I put Midori's collar in the coffin. Right. After we put the collar in, we split up to act separately. KG went to floor 5, and we went to the cemetery. Why did you go back there? The truth is, I was at my limit. My stab wound was even deeper than I thought.
You can't. Kyutaro! Get up! We're going to meet Sarah and the others, right? If you stay here, won't you get burned to death?
No, Kyutaro was the one in the coffin when it burned?
What?
Why do I feel so... I felt like a wave of sadness. I'm sorry. It seems it's too late for me.
Is that what Cephalin told you? I don't want this. It's because of me.
Don't cry. There's no time. What you need to do is...
I can't do it alone. Without you, Kyutaro,
You won't be alone. I got a doll. Cephalin will help you. If you can just get the ID card, use the AI Seaver with my doll. That's why she stole the ID card. That's why she stole it. Oh my god, he's been dead this whole time.
But then, what about you? Are you planning to die here without anyone even knowing?
It'll be the ultimate camouflage.
That's ridiculous. Please.
Now get going.
It can't be. Then, inside coffin number 5 was the real Kyutaro?
Yeah.
No.
What was he thinking? Jin, Kuramada, you got out?
Muscle Gorilla. So he already...
I'm sorry. I'm guessing he was burned in the coffin then. He's been dead this whole time?
Why? We were gonna get home together.
Don't cry now. Jin, you're a big boy, right? Sarah, you're allies. You gotta protect them, right?
But Muscle Gorilla, he was all alone. We couldn't even talk. I couldn't tell him anything.
No, he knew. I may just be a copy, but even now, I feel like I'd be willing to die for you.
What are you saying? You can't.
My good fortune was my heart being weak. To tell the truth, I wavered lots of times. I even thought about abandoning everybody. Even so, I couldn't. It wasn't kindness or anything. It just yielded. That part of me that wanted to survive, even if it meant killing someone else. So, I'm happy that I could come to your aid. What's going on with his eyes?
Muscle Gorilla? What's wrong? Muscle Gorilla! Mr. Kyutaro!
Thanks, Jin. What's going on with his eyes?
Mr. Kyutaro! Mr. Kyutaro!
What's going on? What happened? And it's over. All the dolls have run out of battery. Next will be your final game. Does that mean Kuramada 2 is dead now? Everyone's just dead? Dead? The winner will be decided. No, it won't. We'll escape. We won't do as you expect us to. Well now, I look forward to that. Jin Ibushi.
What?
Keiji Shinobi. Shin Tsukimi. What? And Sarah Chidoin. The four of you will have a final match. I don't want a final match. I like all these characters. Until then, give some careful thought to the ways you might outwit each other. Damn it. Of all things, it's just me left. Kurumada, you guys, I got a request. I don't care about you bringing me back. More important is getting revenge for them. You got to... Oh no! His battery. Just watch. I'm sure we will. I mean, I thought we could really save Kurumada, I guess not. What the heck? That's the end? Can I... Man, the fact that I really hope that the next part of this game comes out this year. But I know it was supposed to come out in 2025. It did not. So I know that everyone else who has played this as it came out has been waiting years. So in comparison, I probably wouldn't be waiting as long, but still. Part of me is like... I don't want any of these other characters to die. Like, these are my favorite characters. Jin, Keiji, and So are my favorite characters in this game, and they're the only ones left besides us, of course, Sarah. So I'm very scared. I don't know what to expect that will happen. I don't want anyone else to die. I really hope that there's a way to escape, but to be continued in the final chapter, part 2. This is as far as the story currently goes. Save your progress? Yeah, please. Thank you. Thank you for playing this far. Yeah, that's it. That's it! That's it! I'm sorry, I'm like... What? I love this game. I mean, I knew I would like it as soon as I saw it, and originally, when I first saw it years ago, around the time I first started the channel, it was recommended to me, and I obviously was like, oh, this looks perfect, but I was like, oh my god, it's still early access. And then 2 years later, it was still early access, and I'm like, you know what? Screw it. I'm gonna buy it, I'm gonna support the creator and pay for it, which I did, and I'm gonna play it, and I had the best time. I do love this game. I really, really hope that the second part of this chapter comes out this year in 2026. Maybe there's hope. I hope so. I'm very nervous because all that remain are the 3 characters that I like the most in this. I was genuinely shocked by the Kyutaro reveal. I was not expecting that at all. I thought that maybe Kyutaro had put the things in and he would be punished instead. Because, yeah, that's what I thought. I wasn't expecting it at all. It was great. I was surprised at how sad I was about Kyutaro also. Because this whole time he was kind of, you know... Reiko's death seemed very sudden. That was crazy. There was so much death in the last 4 hours I've been playing, you know, this last part of this chapter. All I know is Jin, Keiji, and So, I want them to survive. I do. I am curious about the other path, that if I were to choose Kanna, how it would have changed. But I don't know when I will be going back and doing that other part. Part of me is like, don't go back and change it and choose the other path until we see this ending through. Like, this is the ending that I chose with So. And part of me is like, I need to wait until this chapter is completed and we see through the end of the game on So's route. And then after that, we go back and do like a little bonus of how it would be different if I chose Kanna instead. So that is kind of where I'm at right now. I might change my mind depending on if the second part of this chapter comes out this year or not. But for now, that is your turn to die. That is the end of the game as it is right now. Yeah, it's crazy. I've had so much fun with this game. It's been so good. I love it. I do believe that I think I read somewhere that it's like the creator of it, he's, you know, he has a life, you know, a family and all these things that he, you know, and it's not like this big game company like Spike Chunsoft, for example, that just makes games all the time and does it full time. This is like a passion project, I think, and it's fantastic. I love it. I've had so much fun. I want more. I know there's no more and that makes me sad, but yeah. I had hoped Kuramata could live, but no, it was like designed in a way that none of those dolls would survive to the end. There's no way. But yeah, that was your turn to die in its current form. I am praying that the final part of the final chapter will come out within the next year or so. I hope, maybe. That is the goal, but I will obviously keep an eye on it. I have the game. I'm sure they will notify me when it's updated, no longer early access. So, yeah. Thank you so much for watching Your Turn to Die with me. I had so much fun. I really love this game. And I will hopefully see you soon when this chapter ends. If you want to see me before then, because it might be a year, you can make sure to subscribe. I never say that because I always feel like it feels cringy to me to be like, please subscribe. But anyway, if you want to talk about it more, you can talk to me about it in the comments. You can talk to me about it on Discord. I'm slow to respond, but I will, and I do love talking about this game. And I'm very glad that I did sit down to play it, even though it's not completed. Because while I am really looking forward to... I want this next part, like, right now. I am glad that I went in and I played it, and I can see why it was so highly recommended to me. I loved this game. But anyway, that is all for now. I will see you next time and in the next game. Bye bye!